Greetings and salutations from the My One Cent podcast. And welcome back, everybody. Again, see the faces in the other three screens there. Not as happy as we were last week, that's for damn sure. Let's just cut to the chase. There's no point. Welcome back, gentlemen. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. And everybody else who's going to listen, thank you for joining us for what should be and always is another great episode. So, I'll get my shit out real quick. Then I'm gonna let you boys do what you got to do because this is what today's about. Just getting it out. Just getting off our chest. It was a horrible Sunday afternoon. It was Sunday, bloody Sunday, basically, at Hard Rock Stadium. I didn't expect that. The worst of the worst happened. The quarterback got hurt. Though we always say, Brissett's, he's a quality backup. We're good, but not in game two. Not in game two. Not against this team. Not that even that injury for Zach, because at first they thought they were saying hip, so I wasn't sure. That one worried me a lot. But I mean, I don't know who to blame. I don't know where the blame should go. Mainly, I guess the offensive line. The offensive line sucks. The offensive line sucks. All these picks and all these praising of draft picks and the way we use them, and it feels like they're all just a big old waste of fucking picks now, because none of them are doing anything. None of the offensive linemen that we picked are playing well. The offensive line is it Mears are worse than last year. I mean, even though Gaskin averaged 5 yards a carry though. Yeah, but he only had 5 carries. I mean, what are you gonna do? Yeah, they look horrible. I mean, Justin, you sent me the video of the hit on Tua, and it's like, I mean, was anybody even in front of that guy at that point? I mean, it was ridiculous. So we have that, and then we gave up 35 points. And not even in the way I thought we would have with like Allen and Diggs and no, they ran the ball. I'm not saying effectively as far as yard goes, but they scored 3 times on the ground. Now we turned the ball over 3 times I think it was, so that doesn't help obviously. But what do you know? I don't know who to blame. I don't know where the blame to go. It's the whole team. I blame everybody. And you know what too though, and I think this is where you might have been going, where you mentioned earlier. Brandon, not early in the show, but earlier to me, about the fans. I'm not going to take your fire, but there was a lot of Bills fans there. And there usually is, but it's just, that has to stop. It really does. I don't know. I'd like to see what other stadium allows this much percentage of other teams' fans to make it to their games, because, God damn, there was a lot of Bills fans. And I know that a lot of them live here. I get it. But I know a lot of them come down. I know they look at the schedule, like, oh, shit, Miami, and what are we in, September? I'm there. And we talked about it. Them coming off a loss like that at home, they were going to come in. They weren't going to, just lay down and let us beat them. But, man, I did not see that coming. So, yeah, we lose Tua. For how long, I don't know. The last time I heard it was ribs, bruised. But still, even then, how do you play with bruised ribs? I mean, you're going to get hit there, and it's going to hurt every single time.
Angelo played with broken ribs. So.
Well, that's crazy to me that a quarterback or anybody can play with even bruised ribs.
So Drew Brees also played with broken ribs.
That's crazy. So that's one thing. I mean, can anyone catch a ball? You think anyone could? I feel, did we drop more than we actually caught, because the ball was all over the floor, and the refs too. The refs, Jesus fucking Christ, guy. Is it just something against us now that every week now the refs are big plays too, though? Because that fumble on Waddle on the botch fucking punt, he had possession when the ball hit the ground. It should have been up right there. No. Okay, well, we'll get to you. Okay, you can address that when it's your turn. If you agree. I'm surprised. I thought you were going to agree. I thought everyone would agree, because they were talking about it too a lot. But anyway, I know there was a lot of movement, but I still feel that at the point of him going down, he had possession, and then the ball came out hitting the ground. And the ground can't cause a fumble. So that, and I don't know, the defense, I don't know. We had some turnovers ourselves. X had a big INT.
Bro, the defense played fine, bro. We're not going to talk about the defense.
Okay, so
the defense played.
We gave up 35 points, though.
We should have gave up 65 points. Like, let's be honest.
You're really gonna act like that's a victory? That's one of the victories of this game, that our defense played well, yet we gave up 35 points.
Or you're gonna give up points. You know what I'm saying? If your team just keeps going 3 and out, turn the ball over, 3 and out, turn it over, go for it on 4th down, miss it, go for it on 4th down, miss it, and they get the ball at the 50-yard line like 17 times, I would expect them to score more than They only scored 14 points in the first half. We missed for it 2 times on 4th down and had 3 turnovers. Two turnovers.
They still took advantage of them, and they put points on the board. The thing New England didn't do the week before was take advantage of
that could have been
driving the ball on us and not
it could have been 28-0.
Well, it wasn't. It was 35.
Because of the defense. That's all I'm saying. I said the defense played well.
Okay. That's the only time I think I'm ever going to hear somebody say the defense played well but gave up 35 points and lost. Come on, man.
I mean,
I understand. I guess from a I don't know. From a system game plan. I don't know. I don't know where you validate that.
Played well enough to give us a chance to win.
Okay. I agree with you there in the first half that when it was 14-0, I felt like the defense was still keeping us enough around, but at one point we have to break. I get it. But they still gave up 35 points. So let's not act like they played well. They gave us enough of a chance early on, but it wasn't enough.
Game.
So
Josh Allen sucked this game, to be honest.
Yeah, and I know. And actually, that's one of the things that I have written down. That's one of my notes.
The Bills got so butthurt about his stats, and he's been sucking dick the first 2 weeks that they kept throwing the ball in the fourth quarter because they wanted to pad his stats. He barely even threw. He only threw for 169 yards. He sucks, bro. Okay.
No, but it's our defense. It's our defense, right? It was our defense that made it look bad.
He's terrible. I told you. I said it last. I said it like a couple weeks ago. Last year was a fluke. That ain't happening again with Allen.
X could have had 2 picks that game.
It's only a week.
Josh Allen.
We'll see how it goes for him. But
Josh Allen hasn't looked good the first 2 weeks. I'm telling you, bro, that kid's not that good. And did you see the passes that he was sailing to Diggs on curls that he was hitting last year?
Stephon Diggs was getting frustrated, noticeably yelling at, he looked like he was talking to Kirk Cousins. I was watching Stephon Diggs after a throw, he was yelling at Josh Allen like he was yelling at Kirk Cousins. I was like, God damn.
No, and then look on the other side, Brissett. The only thing I'm going to say about Brissett, I didn't really have a problem with his game. It's just the game, the calling of the plays. He threw 40 times for only 169 yards. Everything was just bullshit. Brissett, yeah, he threw 40 times, dude, and he only threw for 169 yards.
When he tried to throw it downfield, a lot of drops. I get it. Duck. When he tried to throw it downfield that one time, it was a duck. And to be fair, the Devontae Parker throw he threw should have been a touchdown.
Okay, I'll give you because it hit his hands.
It hit him right, and the corner barely even touched him. It should have hit. He should have caught that, bro.
It was just bad.
That's literally his only job is to do that, and he couldn't even do that.
So we'll go around and let me get to Alex. You guys have had a few things to say, so let's get to Alex. He couldn't give us his face last week, so now that he's visual now.
Well, the tailgate was epic. Sure. At least
I wouldn't know because you didn't come by mine. So
sorry, sir. The tailgate area was.
Did you?
The tailgate.
Don't tell me anymore that you're coming to my tailgate.
Remember, I told you I had the softball championship, bro. I couldn't go. I got there at 12:30, dog.
So before I have to talk about the offense, look, man. Defensively, I get everybody's point, but look, any quarterback, if you have all day to throw the ball, the pass rush is awful. These first 2 games, they have no pressures whatsoever. They cannot get to the quarterback, and if I'm not mistaken, the first 2 games they only have 1 sack as a team. That's awful. You know what I mean? If Van Ginkel can't get to the quarterback, Ogba at least he's trying, but he can't get to the quarterback, and it's almost time to label Christian Wilkins as a bust because that guy hasn't done anything. And I'm sorry, what has he done for this team in 3 years?
I'm sorry, I
Christian Wilkins. What has Christian Wilkins done elite in his 3 years of his team? Nothing.
No, nothing.
He hasn't made that
had
jump.
One good game.
But look, he hasn't made that jump. Nobody game plans for Christian Wilkins. No. Sorry. Nobody.
He game plans for
You know what I mean? The secondary is elite. I had no concerns there whatsoever. Because it's not the secondary's fault when Josh Allen has 6 seconds to throw the ball. That's not their fault. You know what I'm saying? Xavier Howard's a baller. Byron Jones had a couple hiccups here and there with certain coverages, but other than that, I don't have a problem with the secondary. It's the pass rush is a piece of crap these first 2 weeks. They can't get to any quarterback. And they're playing the Raiders, who's super hot, which I'll get to later on, which is 2-0. They beat the Steelers and the Ravens the first 2 weeks. So,
Anybody notice Javon Holland started over Eric Rowe?
Yeah, he started.
Yeah. He mentioned to me in the stands the tight end eraser lost his job.
The Noah eraser.
Now it's okay. The thing that you bring, I'll let you finish, but the thing that you bring up about the cornerbacks and all that, normally doesn't a hell of a pass secondary gives the pass rush the ability to get to the quarterback because the quarterback has to hold on to the ball. But we're not even.
The problem is we don't have a pass rusher to get to the quarterback.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's the
Not
problem.
even helping us
and
our guys.
We're not even getting there as a team.
What I don't understand is Jaden Phillips, to my knowledge, is 100%. Why is he only getting 18 snaps? He's a first-round pick, and you're giving the guy limited snaps. What's going on?
And they don't even use him like creatively.
Like Van Ginkel's not getting to the quarterback. After nobody's getting to the quarterback. Let Jaden Phillips go. Like, why is there only 18 snaps? I don't get that. Like, they have to change. They have to get the game plan and do this. Look, do this. Throw it away. Because everything they're doing right now is doing to shit
on both sides of the ball.
And the secondary is fine. I have no complaints there. But it was a perfect storm. A muff punt. You have Jakeem Grant fumbling the fucking ball at the 6-yard line. You have three opportunities, or four, if I don't remember, inside the 30, 20-yard line. You get 0 points. You can't win a game like that. You can't.
We were talking about you can't score 17 and win. We didn't score shit.
No. And then on offense, look, the Devontae Parker, you got to catch the ball, bro. I'm sorry. You have to catch that ball.
He needs to go next year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
And then look, the offensive line. Look, we could have prime Dan Marino behind center. He's not gonna have time either. You know what I mean?
Have Watson. We can trade for Watson right now, and it's not gonna make a difference.
This is arguably in my lifetime the worst offensive line I've seen in this team.
Yeah, I agree.
In my lifetime,
I agree.
Yeah,
I'm not saying.
Like
I just feel like Watson and Marino would like.
And
I don't know, bro. They would
Marino has that little step.
They would disguise the O-line problems.
I don't think so. I don't even think with this.
Like there was a play where the rush, and I kind of like looked at the play again, and I was like, Tua kind of turned before the guy kind of like bent the corner.
Look,
but Tua went height, and he looked. There was a blitzer
from everybody.
There was a blitzer right in front of Tua, and I don't know how he got sacked still. I
thought Bruce Smith was playing defensive end for the Bills because they couldn't block anybody.
What was the other guy they had?
Jesse Davis is a piece of
rat tail.
Yeah,
Jesse Davis, bro. He got Tua hurt. Like
garbage.
I would if I'm Tua, I'd kill him in the locker room. Like fuck,
and Gregory
Rousseau.
Bro,
hold on, sorry to cut you off, but that Twitter thing that I put on the My One Set podcast Twitter handle, bro. Jesse Davis loses a rep. That rep where Tua gets hurt in less than half of a second.
I'm telling you, he wasn't even standing there. He just went right by him.
He went to go double team the interior D-line, the interior lineman, instead of going to his assignment. And he got our quarterback killed.
Yeah.
He didn't even go to his assignment. You see the DN lined up on your side. Why are you double teaming the inside? What are you doing?
Especially on a fourth down.
And the first play of the game, I told my mom, I'm like, yo, this game is going to be ugly because I saw Tua go just like this. Myles Gaskin, I think it was Hunt and Davis. They were double teaming the rusher on this side, and Gaskin still goes to that side instead of coming over here.
And
we're in the stands. We're like, yo,
but
let's not go get a running back because running backs are a dime a dozen and they do everything good. But let's go triple team this blitz over here instead of getting the one-on-one over here.
And then Russo.
God, that's so
Russo with 2 sacks. I mean, the Bills had 6 sacks. I mean, that's how you win games. Pressure the quarterback.
That's the kid from UM?
Yeah, they drafted him in the first round.
Were saying, so that's what people were talking about on Twitter. Oh, Tua got hit by the guy we should have drafted. Blah blah blah. Well, I always thought coming out that he was the guy that everybody was high on, and then somebody told me Coleridge Last said, this guy's better. I'm like.
Yeah, and look, man, before I take it give it away to the next person, looking back at that Laramie Tunzel trade, none of those guys have given any impact, elite impact at all. So right now you got Tua, Noah Igbenogany, Robert Hunt, Waddle still we don't know yet, and Javon Holland. Still we don't know. He just started playing, but it's like
but he's done more in the 2 weeks he's been on the field for us than any of these other guys have done in the whole division.
It's just my thing, man. It's like, the number one issue on this team we've known for a while is beside playmakers' offensive line is protecting the quarterback. It's just I don't get it, man. It's like it's a revolving door in South Florida. UM can't protect the pass, the quarterback, and now Miami Dolphins either. So it's like, what's going on? Like and now you got his schedule doesn't get easier, man. With the Raiders, then Tampa Bay in a couple weeks.
How funny is that? Last week we were saying,
luck.
4-0 heading to Tampa.
I don't think the Raiders are as good as they've been showing, bro. I don't know. I'm not. Derek Carr never scares me, bro. I don't know why. I'm just not afraid of him as a quarterback.
Well,
like he hasn't faced a good secondary yet.
If he throws for over 300 yards against the Ravens and the Steelers, what do you think he's gonna do against the Dolphins?
Well, again, our secondary is
the Ravens,
so we'll see.
The Ravens don't look,
but he's gonna have time to do it.
And the Ravens and Steelers have 150,000 times better defensive line than the Miami Dolphins. 150,000.
Yeah, they just have a better overall defense than us, though. I don't think so.
Okay.
High has a better offense, a better defensive line than we do.
Linebackers and defensive line, both of those teams are better than us.
Listen,
our secondary makes up for a lot,
it's funny. Last week we're 4-0 going to pump. We're going to be 1-4, 1-3 going to fucking Tampa.
You think so?
I don't know, bro. I don't even know if we're going to be fucking Indianapolis.
No. 1-3. Listen, if we lose to the Colts at home, hey, Papa, pack it up for the season. Pack it up for the season and go get a new coach, because this guy will not be. If we lose to the Colts at home,
he won't make it.
If we lose to the Colts at home, he will not make it to week. He won't even go to Tampa.
Let us lose to the Florida. Let us that quick.
Bobby, if they don't go to the playoffs this year, that seed is very hot.
Okay, but you said you were specific to Indianapolis game.
Obviously they're not going to fire him in season, but at that point I'm just like, yo, what the fuck are we doing, bro? How are we 1-4 in year 3?
No. If the Miami Dolphins don't make the playoffs and they're bad, Chris Grier's got to go.
Something's got to change because he's the one that's made all these decisions.
And this is where we wanted to get this. Now this is the fucking meat of the conversation. I don't even know why you guys are blaming Grier, bro. Brian Flores makes the decisions.
You have to separate that word. Can't you just say the whole thing?
He makes the decisions. The personnel was all on Flores. You really fucking think that Grier drafted Noah Igbenaga shit? Do you really think so? Because that's a Flores thing. You really think that Flores?
I believe it's a.
You really think that, bro? Chris Grier's a smart man, bro. He drafted Howard.
I don't disagree. Okay, with you.
Listen, the kid he drafted Howard.
Everybody.
He drafted Chris Harris or Charles Harris or.
That's one.
I mean, everybody has hits and misses, dude. They all do. Nobody's perfect.
Flores is Jalen Phillips is on him because we should have went offense off draft. Okay, Grier's smart, bro. He says, hey. You want the personnel? No problem. Because you know what the problem is going to be? Because everybody, maybe the fans think I make the decisions, but management knows you're the one signing off on it. So when this team sucks dick, guess who's going? Bye-bye. Brian Flores. And guess who's keeping his job? Chris Grier.
Dude, I'm not in the mood for
it's just simple, bro. It's just simple. And again, hey, let me ask you a question. Is it Chris Grier's fault that this team is always fucking unprepared? Because Grier's on the field.
Okay. On the field stuff, that's not. I don't believe that. Yeah, you can't put that on Grier. That's on Flores. He's the guy.
And again, the thing with the fans,
the on-field stuff.
The fans feed off of the front office. Every time Deshaun Watson's name comes, and I don't want to hear about the legal troubles because this was going on before the legal troubles. Okay, every time Deshaun Watson comes up, no, but we have Tua. We don't need Watson. Yo, I've never seen a fan base.
We don't even have Tua.
I've never seen a fan base hate talent so much in my life, bro. That it's sickening. It's sickening. You see, on Sunday, we have no talent.
Okay, before I'll let you keep going a second. Just let me add some to that real quick because you're making a point that's making me even. I look back at all the picks that he made, all those picks we had, and all that shit, and we're trying to get all that talent, and it didn't work out. So now I'm thinking, why not given up all that probably and gotten talent in one person or two people, whatever. So.
Who drafted Minkah Fitzpatrick?
You can see both sides of it, and it is frustrating because.
Who drafted Minkah Fitzpatrick?
I don't remember. Was Flores even the coach?
Who wasn't here yet?
I was going to say Flores wasn't here.
Who traded Minkah Fitzpatrick? Ah. Now we get down to the root.
Group decision, man.
Oh, okay.
Because they come off as they make.
Well, he didn't even want to be here. So if you don't want to be here, you can.
Bro, you don't let a second-year player that hasn't done shit his rookie year say, "I want to leave."
Yeah, but if you're not going to play in the scheme.
If you're a competent organization, you say, hey, bro, what the fuck have you done? Stay your ass right here. Earn your money. Then we'll see about it next year.
But who drafted Brandon Jones?
Brandon Jones played fine to me.
No, but he's not saying it. He's saying it in a good way.
No, I'm saying positive. Brandon Jones is playing the position Minka would be playing, which is he's the sub linebacker.
Okay,
and
that's what I'm saying.
A positive pick as
Flores
well,
drafted Brandon Jones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Anytime a guy goes secondary, it's a Flores pick. It's a Flores pick to me. Are you taking Brandon Jones over Minka Fitzpatrick?
I think Minka Fitzpatrick's better, but I think he's also an overhyped safety. I don't think he's an elite safety.
Brandon Jones. Because if
Minka
Fitzpatrick is not that good, then this kid is below average.
Well, they play totally different positions.
So I don't know. I mean,
Brandon Jones literally plays like a linebacker. Brandon Jones is like a linebacker safety. Like he's more in the box. Minka's more of a free safety kind of like he's more of a I'm gonna look at your eyes and follow you type.
But for me, with Fitzpatrick, it's what Justin said. He didn't want to be here anyway, so fuck him.
Does it matter, bro?
Well, yeah, it kind of does.
It
kind of does. You don't want.
Do you really think if Dan Marino told the Dolphins, "I don't want to be," you really think they were going to let him go?
Yeah, we're not going to compare Minka Fitzpatrick to Dan.
I'm just saying, as a second.
But when a guy doesn't want to be here,
I'm just saying, as a second
player doesn't want to be here.
As a second-year player, why would
you want to have a guy on your team that doesn't want to be here?
Because he hasn't done shit, bro.
So what?
He hasn't done shit.
He doesn't want to be here. He's not going to want to.
It doesn't matter. He hasn't done anything.
Well, he's done enough for them.
He hasn't done anything.
All right, so you're done, or you got more to go?
This organization hates talent. This fan base hates talent, bro. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. I don't understand why people get so riled up when Deshaun Watson's name comes up. No, please, no. He's too good for us. He's too good.
It's not about that, though.
Don't bring up the allegations.
It is, but that's what it is.
Don't bring up the allegations. The second that the Deshaun Watson rumors came out, they were already talking about Dolphin fans don't even think about it because we have Tua.
Okay, but regardless of that, what happened at the beginning, right now, everyone is thinking the same thing. The allegations. So that's the only issue now. Forget about what happened before the allegations. Maybe there was guys that were saying
Alex, were you done with what you were saying?
I think he was.
Yeah, I'm fine for it now. Yep.
All right.
I know you guys talk about the Raiders.
No, it's fine. No, regardless of who we want to fire and let go. I mean, it's on the players, man. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, Brian Flores doesn't fumble the ball. Brian Flores doesn't muff a punt. Look, Brian Flores doesn't throw an interception. Brian Flores is not. It's not Brian's fault that we have Jesse Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like that Jesse Davis can't block anybody.
It's his fault that we haven't recouped that position yet.
But they tried. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give it to their credit. They did. High draft picks on guys that there
was 5 snaps. Ready for this? My bad, Alex, and we'll go right back to you. There was 5 snaps, and I think Alex will agree with it because I think he saw the same thing because I texted him about it. There was 5 snaps. 7 blockers stayed in, 5 rushed, still got to the quarterback. 8 blockers stayed in, 6 rushers came in, couldn't block. There was a time where they rushed 4. We had 7 blockers rushing 4. Rousseau still got to the quarterback. What's that? That's on the players too, or that's just preparedness? Because they came rushing free.
Well, if you don't know like as a player, you should know. Like, that's like saying, like you're in school, right? You're in school. Like, here's the homework. Here's your assignments. You're gonna get tested, right? I'm giving you a study guide. Do the study guide, and you're like, and then you get to the test. You're like, fuck, what the fuck I'm gonna do? So like, it's not. You could be prepared all you want in, coaching wise or in the room or watching film. But once you get on that field, like it's your responsibility to know what the fuck you're supposed to gonna do. Our secondary knows what they're supposed to do, right? Because they do what they're being taught.
Oh, because that team, it's talent there. We spend money.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We have no talent on the offensive line.
But I get what you're.
They probably knew where they were supposed to go. They were gonna get beat regardless because they're awful.
Halftime adjustments out the window.
The only offensive lineman that looks anywhere near like he's improved and that he's playing decent is Michael Dieter. And that's crazy. And that just shows that like his progression, because he was a bench player for 3 years and now he finally got his position and he's starting and he's actually picking up shit. Oh, I gotta go here. I'm blocking here. There's a couple of rollouts that he gets to the back end perfectly fine. It's just these other players that we've wasted, and yes, it's at this point it's a wasted high draft back. Yeah, Robert Hunt, he's supposed to be better at guard, right?
Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson. He's supposed to be a pass protector. And it's funny because they're like, oh, Robert Hunt's going to be like analyst. Robert Hunt's a Pro Bowl guard, right? That's why everyone's saying he's at guard. He still looks shit. You know what I'm saying?
No. None of them.
Or Austin Jackson's supposed to be decent.
Somebody today put a post up and it was like explained the organization to a fucking T. They posted like Austin Jackson like tape, and they said like, you know, the Dolphins must have looked at this and it was horrendous film. And it was just like, oh, the Dolphins saw this, still drafted him in the first round because they thought they could fix it. Robert Hunt played right tackle his entire career at University of Lafayette. He played right tackle. He played right tackle at Lafayette. Moved into right guard because they know better.
He played right tackle for like a year and a half, like junior and senior year.
Yeah, his last 2 years before he got drafted, he played right tackle. He was a right tackle, and the Dolphins moved to right guard because they thought they knew better.
Well, everyone thought he was a better guard. Every analyst out there said he's a guard, not a tackle.
I don't know. I like them. He played tackle some for us last year. I liked him there. To be honest,
like anyone better than Jesse Davis. I like you instead of Jesse Davis. If you signed and played right tackle, you'd probably do better than Jesse Davis because you would have to just hold on to the guy for literally a half a second to be better.
It's really bad, man.
It's just as understanding. I do believe a lot has to do with coaching. That's the reason why when teams lose, the coaches get fired because it's their.
It's also easier to fire a coach than fire a player because you got cap casualties, you got dead cap, you got this that. When you fire a coach, you're just firing a fucking coach.
I think a lot of it's irrelevant in a sense because it's what he said. You got 7 blockers and 4 guys rushing, and they still got. It doesn't matter. That's just a total just breakdown. It doesn't matter whether it's talent, whether it's scheme, whether it's not smart. It doesn't make a fucking difference. You don't have that many guys on the line and still get to the quarterback. You shouldn't. Nobody ever should. So it's just a total shit show. Total garbage. What do they call it? Dumpster?
Clusterfuck.
Hot garbage.
Both Miami, football teams are shit.
There's only Brandon's trying to talk. I think you're on mute. I don't know.
Yeah, you're on mute. Yeah, I like you better like that though. But
it can't hear you at all.
You should learn sign language. Nope. I like this better. I like him better. I feel like he's in a little glass box and you can't hear him. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Hold on.
Damn it.
What about now?
There we go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
You're good.
5.
But
so
I don't know, bro. It's like we play these big games and it's like unprepared. Yeah,
Buffalo's won 6 in a row against Miami.
This and that. Unprepared.
That's what I felt yesterday. That's all I felt yesterday. Unprepared. We get hyped up. The stadium was packed. Everybody was ready to go. Like week 3 or 4. Well, I had been on the fence, but you guys have predicted a victory.
And I have put it on Twitter. I have put it on Twitter that like if we don't go to the playoffs this year, like this is gonna be it's gonna be a very hot for Flores. And no, what are you talking about, bro?
We're not going to the playoffs.
I'm sorry to cut all of you off, but aren't we doing a little bit of a overreaction Monday here?
No,
we got to forget that Bills. It's
not really about overreaction. It's just
the Bills as a team is a good team.
I don't think you guys are overreacting. I may be, but
it's not about overreacting.
No, but I'm just saying, like, we're talking about we're not going to make the playoffs.
No. I'm not saying we're not going to make the playoffs. I said if we don't make the playoffs, Flores is gonna get hot next year. And people saying, no, what are you talking about? Flores has done so much. Like, bro, like my first response is like, yo, do you guys not understand who our fucking owner is? He does not have the patience for this shit. He doesn't.
Sorry. Saturday, my dad had a conversation with Stephen Ross and his wife.
He was playing golf on Saturday.
Yeah, it was
small ball.
I'm telling you. And I heard
should we be divulging that information?
I heard that.
We don't know where he works. Well, they don't know who he works, or the people out here don't know where he works.
I heard that Ross already co-signed the Deshaun move. So that's to a better. And listen, and I'm not gonna lie to you. And
let's do it.
I think all of you.
That concerns me is the legal stuff.
I think all of you guys saw my tweet. Fuck, I forgot what I had said, bro. I had said, I honestly listen. Tua needs to come back from his injury, and play not lights out, but he has to play and he has to progress, because we can
find out what it is. That's
we cannot have another Tannehill situation here, bro, where we fucking wait 7 years and it's okay. Maybe he's still good, or we gotta see.
No.
I actually agree with that, because at the stadium when he got hurt, I said, listen, if he's gone for multiple games, like 4 or 5 games, he probably is not a Dolphin next year. 100%.
Yeah, I have a hard
So
time.
I said that as soon as I saw him go down.
Is serious enough to keep him out for a good amount of games? Yeah, I don't think he's.
And I think you guys are all going to agree with me on this. I believe that the Dolphins quarterback is either going to be, and for two reasons, it's either going to be Tua or it's going to be Deshaun. It ain't going to be nobody else, because I think that especially if Flores doesn't make the playoffs this year and goes to next year, he is not going to hang his hat on a rookie quarterback.
And there's no elite prospect coming out this year.
Nothing,
like
bro.
Quarterback. I mean, you say, "Oh, Rattler." Hell no.
Listen, man. You know what really drives? I don't like doing after the fact stuff because
I don't like Rattler either.
Crying over spilled milk, but it's funny how months before the draft, I was all about Herbert, bro. I was all about Herbert. And
he hasn't really been playing that good last first 2 games either.
All right,
but this is what we gotta look at. We gotta look at
some analysts here and there. Yeah,
I'm just saying though,
and then analysis after the fact you get drafted. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
Like analysis before college is always going to be different between analysis after college, because there's always a lot of first round picks that don't pan out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I said he would be one that did. And
he's been a decent player the first 2 weeks.
He had a record breaking rookie season. What are you talking about?
They were also hold on.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you about that. Dude. When you're down every single game,
I don't give a shit though. You still have to do it though.
He looked good. I'm not saying he didn't look good. I'm just saying when you're losing, you throw the ball. That's what I'm just saying.
He still has to do it.
I know, but
I'm still not ready to say that we should have drafted him. I'm still not.
Time out. So Peyton Manning in the rookie season when he led the league in interceptions, but he still had a bunch of fucking numbers. They sucked. They were 3-13. They were down every fucking game, but it's okay because Manning, he's a Hall of Famer now. So when he did it, that's what you had to do as a rookie. But this guy does it, and it's
but there was also no question he was the number 1 overall pick. I mean, you said Ryan Leaf, but like
I have a question though. When Josh Allen's first 2 years, we thought he was going to be a bust. Vic thought he was going to be a bust.
I thought he was what? I've always praised
the
Josh
first
Allen.
2 years of Josh Allen.
I've always said since they drafted him.
There is no way that you think that Josh Allen after his rookie year was going to be good, and that you think that Tua is not better than Herbert.
We've had this argument here on the podcast, and you've always bitched about Josh Allen not being any good. And I told you since before they drafted him, I was high on Josh Allen. I said he was going to be a good pro.
Saw that
I'm not going to get into this shit with you because I told you before the show we're not doing this shit.
You said it. You said after last year that he was a good quarterback.
No, I've been saying it since before he got drafted.
That's part of the fan base.
Guys. Side note here.
Anyway, moving on.
That's part of the fan base.
Side note: Jimmy Johnson did an interview with the Dan Le Batard like 2-3 weeks ago, and he gave a nugget that Jimmy Johnson had an opportunity to trade for fucking Peyton Manning. Imagine how our lives would have been different if he would have actually made that trade.
Yeah, but we had other opportunities that we could breeze and shit twice.
I know, but I'm talking about Peyton Manning, like one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
How many opportunities we've had?
It's just bad, bro. I just want the fan base to show the same type of energy that they showed when Josh Allen was fucking complete dick the first 2 years, and now look what he's doing. And I still think he's a decent, pretty good quarterback. He ain't this fucking superstar. In my opinion, just not. Sorry.
And you know what?
Through one half, he was 9 for 16 for 59 yards and an interception and a touchdown. Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Show the same energy to Tua.
Listen, let's get back to the game, bro. These refs, bro, are actually
that's ridiculous.
I'm
2 weeks in a row of just
these people are racist, bro. Oh God. I don't care. I'm calling it. They're racist.
They're racist on Dolphins, or they're racist against the Mammals?
All black people, bro. That's what you're racist. You're racist.
Hey, tone it down. Remember, I had to get a scolding from
but listen, I'm for the African American.
What I gotta say, bro.
This man, Jacoby Brissett, gets destroyed out of bounds. He gets destroyed out of bounds. No call. Josh Allen gets a little push. 15-yard penalty.
Honestly, bro. That play happened like right in front of me. Like I was even telling my mom, bro, I hope that Brandon Jones just fucking destroys Allen, dog, out of bounds. Just kill him.
A little push, and what happens? Oh, flag! Nothing for us. Another call, the holding call that they called on Xavier Howard, and then that offset the other holding call. Get the fuck out of here with that. Xavier Howard was trailing the guy, had his hand on his back, like a little. But nothing egregious, nothing to prevent anyone from doing anything. And oh my, there's so many calls. I'm like, what is going on?
Atrocious they've been.
The 10-second runoff, the non-10-second runoff. Did we take 10 seconds off? Did they get 10 seconds? Like they were like, oh, Bills, like, do you want something here? Like, what? Like, it was awful. Like everything was awful about that game. If it could go wrong, it did go wrong. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that fucking just happens, bro.
I mean, we're talking about muff punts. Like everything. Offense was bad. I know you're gonna say the defense was good. No, the defense was bad.
Pass rush was a piece of shit.
Teams was bad. Yeah. Like I think the highlight of the game was the Jakeem Grant, like the one kickoff he did. That was a pretty good run. I think that was
that got to the 26.
The Howard pick. Sorry, yes, right. Yeah, that Howard pick was sick.
Oh, be real quick. So the reason why the Waddle play stuck with Buffalo, is because he caught the ball and he fumbled it right away. And when he picked it back up and it hit the elbow, he didn't reestablish possession.
It looked to me like he did.
100%. Nah, he didn't. You could see the ball, all the way down here. He didn't have it on his hand.
I disagree. I thought
he held it in his elbow.
I thought he had both hands on it, and then the ball came out.
He never got both hands on it.
It wasn't enough in New York to overturn it.
Yeah, in New York, where Buffalo is.
Yeah. I knew it wasn't gonna get overturned. He didn't have full possession.
Yeah, officiating's been bad across the league these first 2 weeks.
And how about the injuries to all quarterbacks this weekend?
Carson Wentz, Tua.
Tyrod
Taylor,
Andy Dalton, Derek Carr was in for a little bit. Baker Mayfield got injured for a little bit.
I saw that Derek Carr's ankle injury was pretty bad though.
So this Sunday
stayed in the game, and
this Sunday potentially could be Nate Peterman against Jacoby Brissett.
I bet you we still lose.
After bro, Jacoby Brissett, I don't know if it's all of his injuries with his lower body, but he doesn't have zip on the ball, bro.
No,
like I would think he would have zip.
He did it. And they didn't.
Do you call Cam Newton?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard somebody else mention that to me
Jaron
too.
Sit it, bro. Sit it, bro. Hey, yo, sit it, bro. Hey,
the guy was nice.
If Reed Sinnett takes a snap as a starter for the Dolphins, if I'm Stephen Ross, I'm coming down from my suite and I'm taking Brian Flores' headset off. And just saying, hey, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Who else?
Hey, buddy. You had a good run.
Anybody else out there?
Who?
Anybody else out there? I mean, that's not playing. That's
Cam
it.
Newton. that's the only person I'll get.
Cam Newton has been waiting for this opportunity. This opportunity he was waiting for, bro.
Kaepernick will never happen here. Never.
I know that. He hasn't played in like 8 years, bro.
Cam Newton will. Bro, I wouldn't take him.
That's interesting.
Yo, would you trade for Drew Lock?
No.
No. I'm not trading for. I'm not gonna bring another young guy in that.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just.
I'd rather just do it with a Cam and then whatever. Deal with the picks we have coming up, and we'll make enough. Even though there's no quarterbacks coming out next year. Okay, what about the following year? Because the plan was in 3 years. If Tua didn't work out, we had the picks to make a move on a quarterback, but that was 2 years from now, correct? So who's prospect wise? Who can you guys think of coming out?
You talking about this draft or the
the next year, the following. The draft that we would have been in place. Probably take a quarterback if Tua didn't work out.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young is like 3 more years. Is this one plus 2 more? Yeah.
No, it's this one.
And Anthony Richardson.
It's this one and 1 more year.
He's a freshman, isn't he?
Yes, no, he's a redshirt freshman.
Him and Richardson are freshmen.
Do you go another Hawaiian and DJ Ugalele?
Wait, hold on. Why don't we just draft Tua's brother, bro? He's probably going to be better than him anyway. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that because you know what I want? I want this to be a very light injury that he can get back from quick and be what he's supposed to be, bro.
If we're still bad at quarterback in 2026, I'll take Arch Manning with the first.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
Arch Manning, bro. Let's keep tanking for Arch Manning.
We need a Manning. We need a Manning.
We're gonna tank the next 4 years.
Arch Manning, bro.
Start already. Let's
just be good enough. Now we don't tank, bro. We're just good enough, bro. Even the year we were tanking and won 5 games, we were just
Matt
good
Moore
enough.
fucking won 5 games. That's crazy.
Who's up?
Oh,
everybody's.
I'm looking at the prospects.
Oh no, my bad.
If Rattler stays, it would be Rattler
for
his coming in for his senior. It'd be Matt Corral from Ole Miss.
I like
DJ Ugalele, Bryce Young.
I like that
Jeff
kid from
Sims.
Ole Miss though.
That guy from North Carolina's coming out. Howell.
But I don't.
No, I'm
done with these North Carolina quarterbacks, bro. done with these guys, bro. I'm really done with these North Carolina guys, bro.
All right. Well, look, there's no point in talking about. Wait, did you got your piece out, right? Your segment already hit, right? Justin, you already. No, Justin. I don't remember.
Not the whole thing. No,
I mean, we pretty much say what I'm gonna say, bro.
Okay.
Jesse Davis needs to get arrested in Miami for.
Bro, we should frame him.
That's premeditated murder, bro. Like he knew what he was doing there. I mean, he had to, right? Not to do your job, or is that accidental manslaughter? What he did?
That's crazy.
He didn't mean for two to die.
I wonder how these guys ever feel. I wonder how they feel when they give up a sack like that costs the quarterback, gets hurt and shit. That shit has to.
I hope did we know Will Fuller was going to be out until Thursday or Friday?
Yeah, we're not even. What are you even talking?
No. But I'm saying if your offensive game plan involves Will Fuller to opening up the field, and it's the game plan for 4 or 5 days, and then he's like, I don't feel like playing. There's family issues or there's issues, and then you got to change your whole scheme of offensive scheme.
Does that guy play for the Dolphins this year or what? Because Jesus Christ.
Well, they're saying he's going to play Sunday.
Okay, we'll see.
He's back in the building today.
But that's what I'm saying though. Our offense looked bad, but if your whole offensive scheme involved, having him opening up for other people, and then
that's just one guy.
And
the offense was just horrible.
But Will Fuller is that guy that can do that though. He's the talented guy that.
Yeah, but not with that trash O-line.
Over to, and he opens up the middle of the field or opens up the slot and opens up these guys.
We don't have enough time to get him the ball.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying though. Listen,
especially with Brissett,
when we're playing what we did, because when you saw we tried to do the RPOs, every corner is jamming. Everyone's up, bro. All players are playing up on the line. With Will Fuller, they're not gonna get that. There's no way because you could just hike the ball, look left, and throw left before anyone can react, and Will Fuller is gonna be there to get the ball. So they can't play the defensive schemes that they want to play against a Will Fuller team compared to a non-Will Fuller team. Because when you have 2 speed guys out there, it's different than when you have one guy. Because if you have a Jalen Waddle on the right side and he's running a streak, right, and the safety's over there, because God knows Devontae Parker can't catch anything anymore, then,
and
that's
Albert
where
Wilson
it is.
Either. Albert Wilson forgot how to catch a ball.
Oh my God, bro! And I was praising him, and the domino tape were playing down. I'm like, man, I'm so glad that he stayed. I told you I wanted to keep him, and bloop, bloop. Like, dude, you're just.
He caught the ball in the rain
everywhere. It was just shit all over the field, bro.
You know what's funny when Brissett came in? Like Joe Shad was saying, how he's excited to watch him play because he had a big camp. Like Albert Wilson had the best camp, and he sucks. Camp doesn't matter here, bro. This isn't camp.
This is ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying?
Now,
it's not camp.
So I don't even know what's the point of talking about next week because I don't think Tua's gonna play. No,
he's gonna be out at least 2-3 weeks personally.
If Tua doesn't play on Sunday, that's concern number one. Going forward.
I don't see how he would, at least not this Sunday, dude. Bruce Ribs.
He better fucking play.
Fucking suck, dude. That sucks.
He better fucking play.
Pain,
he better fucking play. It's a fucking bruised rib. Put a fucking flap jacket on. Stop being a little bitch. Put a cortisone shot. Take 2 Advils. Go in the fucking field. Earn your fucking job.
And break your other ribs because our offensive line still sucks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why don't we leave Brissett one more week? Let him take a couple hits. Let him heal just 1 week, bro.
You know what, bro? That attitude, let's straight for Deshaun Watson, bro. Tua would never play to another side for the Miami again. Take that soft shit out of here. That's the number one thing. That's the number one problem we have in Miami. Soft bullshit.
Okay,
so you rather
me and Brandon are going to agree because there's reports saying that the NFL is not even going to suspend him this year if the allegations keep going on. So if he comes down and you trade for him and he plays the whole season and you make the playoffs and you potentially have a Super Bowl team with Deshaun Watson, if you think you're a Super Bowl contender with Deshaun Watson, and he's going to play this year?
Not with this offensive line.
Who knows? He played with the fucking offensive line before Laremy Tunsil and went to and almost beat the Chiefs.
But I don't know, man. I haven't seen enough. This at least the first 2 weeks has been really bad.
And we need to go out there and sign that Schwartz, Michael Schwartz. We need to be on the phone with him now, today. They should have been on the phone with him Sunday. Hey, what are you doing? I know you're out there. You might be a little injured and stuff. Come in. Let's see how you're looking.
I can't believe you guys are endorsing this soft shit, bro. No.
It's not about being soft, dude. It's about
take the field, please. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here, bro. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a fan problem. That's a problem. The fans are used to that shit, bro.
Wouldn't it be beneficial to him to get at least 1 week of rest?
He is getting a week of rest.
Yes.
2 weeks. I mean,
he is getting a week around.
Deshaun Watson play for the rest of the season.
About.
Do you want him?
That's what I'm talking about.
I can't hear it all.
If
What?
Deshaun Watson could play for the rest of the season, would you take him?
Yeah, I'll give 3 first-round picks, sure.
Even with allegations for the next couple of years, would you trade for him this year?
There has to be a contingency. If there's that's the issue I'm hearing, is that the Texans don't want to put that in the writing of the trade. Is that because what if 3 months down the line, Deshaun Watson has been suspended for 2 years or a year, whatever.
That's good. You guarantee me he'll play the whole season?
I'm surprised he hasn't been suspended.
Out of this, I'll take him.
23 allegations is a lot.
It is.
I mean, bro, listen. You guys know me, but if Deshaun Watson was Joe Blow, that person would have been suspended a long time ago.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? This is an elite quarterback. That's the only reason why. Because if this guy was a second-string player, the person would have been suspended 5 centuries ago. So
it wouldn't have taken 23 women either.
Yeah, that's a lot of allegations, man. Regardless,
I thought Will Fuller was about to have some allegations the way he was acting. I was like, damn, was he with Deshaun Watson?
Okay, so have they still haven't said what it is with Fuller?
Nope.
It's personal. Yep, it's personal.
Personally, he's getting.
Well, I'm taking it personally too because he's affecting the outcome of the.
If Tua doesn't play on Sunday, I'm gonna be fucking insufferable as a fan, bro. You'll see.
I don't see how he plays on Sunday.
If Tua doesn't play, put in Reed Sinnett, bro. Why not?
Okay, well, I mean, I'm assuming that
they're gonna have a better arm than Jacoby Brissett. It looks like.
If Tua doesn't play, if I'm Flo, thank you for your time. Thank you for your service, buddy.
They're gonna have to call him up, aren't they? They're gonna have to bring him off the practice squad because you're not gonna have Tua not 100% and only have.
Well, you would put like. You'd be like, yeah, I guess so. But
remember, back in the day, teams always had 3 quarterbacks, and now we only have 2.
Yeah, we don't.
Aaron Jones is a beast. I needed him to get 40. He's gonna get 40. I needed him to get 40, and he's gonna get 40.
Guys, our free agent running back that we let leave the building because we wanted to keep Myles Gaskin, who can't pick up a blitz. Look, guys, hi.
So annoying. Justin, who are you talking about?
Talking about me beating your ass.
No, you only need 16.
I wanted 40 so I could rub it in your face. You didn't see that tweet?
No, I
didn't see tweeted like some verified account tweeted like, "Oh, I need Aaron Jones to score 40. What else is new?" And he's probably gonna score.
Bullshit. No, he's not, bro. You're gonna see. You're gonna lose.
He has like 20, right?
Already?
No way, he has 2 touchdowns.
And no fucking way, bro.
Let Tua not play Sunday, dog.
You gotta be sure. I haven't even checked.
I'll tell you right now how many points he has.
I'm
gonna say it all. I'm gonna tweet it all.
23 points.
Let Tua not play on Sunday.
Motherfucker. Yeah, I say you won because I don't have anybody going.
No,
yeah, my running back.
You were talking all that shit in the stadium.
My running backs let me down. Both of them.
Tyreek Hill let me down.
Yeah, big time.
Give him 2 weeks off. He has a boo-boo.
That's all right. 1-1.
Hey,
all right, so
were you not that defensive plan, bro?
Let Tua not play on Sunday, dog.
All right, you said that 1,000 times, and now you're talking with food on your mouth.
I'm gonna keep saying him. Give him 2 weeks, please. He has a boo-boo.
Okay, you give me 2 weeks with your boo-boo. Listen, so yeah, I don't know what to even say, but I don't know what to look forward to next week. Hopefully, I personally don't want him to play. I want him to rest. I'm not gonna talk shit, but I mean, for what? Why risk him getting hurt even more? Because if he gets hit again, it could be worse. It could be broken ribs now. I'm just saying. Anyway, and at the end of the day, the way this team looks, we're not making the playoffs. We're not going anywhere this year, bro. So I'd rather him rest and get healthy for in a couple games or look. If you can guarantee me he plays the rest of the season.
We have 15 games left.
And
we're gonna miss the playoffs. Stop.
And the allegations are still there, but there's a 50-50 that he gets out of it. I'll take fucking Deshaun Watson at this point because I don't think that we're making the playoffs even with him. I don't think we make the playoffs.
And pray to God that he's not guilty. Because if he's guilty, then I'm gonna feel like a shit person for rooting for him.
Well, you're gonna root. I know you're saying. And then you know what? You people give me shit. Look at you.
Yeah, but look, I said if the allegations turn out factual, I'm gonna feel like a shit person. It doesn't even matter at this point. Rooting for him.
If you don't think that he did what they're alleging, then you're. I don't know.
Well, listen, you're innocent until proven guilty, my friend.
Yeah. That in the court of law, but in the court of public opinion, that motherfucker's guilty as fuck. So let's be clear.
Not until he's guilty. Until he's guilty, he might be winning the Dolphins a lot of games.
Court of public opinion.
Fuck.
It don't take a rocket scientist to figure out the 23 women. There's something there. There's something there.
You know, people opinions are that you're a bald fat guy, but listen, I still love you. And that's just public opinion. It's not fact. No, but that's just, I saw you walk all the way up the stadium, bro. That was very fucking athletic of you.
How are your fries, sir?
So he's not eating McDonald's, I don't think, because he's got fucking a fork. Who the hell eats McDonald's with a fork?
Giving a Tua injury update right now.
Oh, here we go. All right, so let's see what happens this weekend, because I don't know what to expect on Sunday. At least the game's at 4, so it'll give me a chance to do some dash on Sunday. Shout out real quick before we go. I want to give a little props, even though we lost, but as you can see, I'm not upset. I haven't said a word about it. Hey, mute. Hey, look, I don't care what anybody says. We gave them a fight. And if it wasn't for that extra fucking point bullshit, that's a tie game. Hey, Brandon, mute your shit, man. Damn. On that note, gentlemen.
Is this your Gator segment that you wanted to get in?
Yeah, but whatever. I'm not even going to get into it now. I don't want to end it because it's still early and I want to get out there. So, all right, well, I know he wants to get back to his shit, so
the Gators stayed at what, 11?
They stayed at 11, and that's fine.
Those are fries, by the way. Brandon, those are fries, right?
Yeah, they're fries.
But he was.
They're fries.
Hey,
so anyway.
Hey, Victor, I'll agree with you. The Gators look solid today, bro.
Okay.
How about them Canes, baby?
You enjoy your
They might lose to Central Connecticut.
Shout out to
save this last few minutes.
Shout out to Victor and me for not losing a single game in dominoes. Expected.
Oh yeah, we
because I was there with my mom.
Yeah, okay. But don't ever tell me you're coming by, bro. Don't ever tell me you're coming by.
No,
because you always say it. You never.
You said you guys are undefeated in dominoes because that's because me and my mom didn't go because we would have whooped that ass.
Yeah, I think Justin and my mom.
Hey, by the way, check out Peyton and Eli on ESPN2. It's pretty funny.
Bro,
I heard that
I knew that Eli Manning was going to be better at this than Peyton, bro, because Eli's a funny fucking guy.
Talking shit, though.
I met Eli. He's a funny dude, bro. Eli's a funny dude.
It's pretty funny.
They're saying he's not as funny when they don't have someone writing the jokes for them, though. But I haven't
Eli's
watched
just generally a goofy, funny guy. Eli's personality is exactly how he looks, bro, because he looks goofy as fuck and uncoordinated, and that's how he is. He's a funny guy. Peyton Manning's a dick.
All right, gentlemen. As always, thank you for giving us your time and your information and your
to a better
rant. Huh?
To a better play on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you.
Oh, hey.
And see you guys next. God damn it, motherfucker!
I want to
shut the fuck up, man.
I'm sorry, Victor. I always got to do this, bro. I got to give a huge shout out. Shout out to Noah Igbenogany for being inactive the first 2 weeks of this.
Right. All right, gentlemen. Have a good night. Peace out. Love you guys. See you next week.